Viral Olympic Australian breaker Rachel Gunn, or famously known as Raygun, may not have been the star performer at the Paris Olympics this year, but she still emerged as one of the most controversial names from the 2024 Games. A musical parody of Raygun's journey to the Paris Olympics, created by Australian comedian Steph Broadbridge, was cancelled just hours before it was scheduled to be aired after Raygun sent a legal threat to the organisers. Reports say Raygun has trademarked her dance moves. This is the same Raygun who advocated that breaking is about creativity. So why is Raygun now looking to hinder another creative expression? A report.
Breaking's debut at the Paris Olympics may have been historic for the sport. But for Australian breaker Rachel Gunn, famously known as Raygun, it turned out to be a nightmare. It started with Raygun's performance being mocked, followed by criticism for tarnishing the sport, and then being accused of rigging her qualification to the Olympics. All of it led to Raygun retiring from competing in the sport. Despite that, the character Raygun was set to come alive in a musical named Raygun the Musical, created by comedian Steph Broadbridge. The musical was advertised as a parody exploration of Raygun's journey to the Olympics. And the show wasn't staged to gain any commercial purpose. It was reportedly donating all proceeds to the Women's and Girls Emergency Centre. But it was cancelled just hours before it was showtime when Raygun sent a legal threat. The organisers assured that the people who booked the $10 ticket would get the refund, which led to the breaker once again facing criticism online. The reason Raygun sent a legal threat was because the breaker wanted to protect her intellectual property. The Aussie was worried that through the musical, her brand would not be respected. Raygun also believes that her controversial Kangaroo Hop is a property of her own and cannot be imitated by anyone else. And so Broadbridge was advised to not do that move in the musical, to which the comedian took a slight dig at the Olympian.
That's an Olympic-level dance. How would I possibly be able to do that without any formal breakdancing training? To alleviate the concerns of Raygun's lawyers, I will be changing the name of the character to Raygun with an I, so I hope that fixes everyone's concerns.
All through the Olympics, we've seen many athletes get famous. Turkish shooter Yusuf Dikeç got so much recognition that his face was being used on memorabilia, t-shirts and mugs. He too patented his pose to avoid anyone gaining any commercial mileage. But is Dikeç getting his pose patented the same as Raygun claiming the Kangaroo Hop as her intellectual property? Is Raygun justified in sending a legal threat? Maybe the Aussie breaker didn't want any more negative comments from viewers about her life. The criticism she faced after the Olympics has been quite harsh, and maybe she wanted no more of that. But is a legal threat to stop this musical from going on the solution? Because the comedian and creator of this musical, Broadbridge, is willing to change the name of the character. So the play could return and people would anyway get to watch it, even though it's without the controversial Kangaroo Hop. But how can Raygun possibly stop all of this? Ever since the Olympics, people have been doing the Kangaroo Hop and having quite the laugh. The move has gone viral, and of course the question we all want to ask is, can Raygun really claim that to be her intellectual property? Because an actual kangaroo inspired the move. So what next? Will Raygun sue the kangaroo when he does a hop in the jungle? Sure, the negative criticism that has come Raygun's way has tormented her. But will targeting comedians really help? Or will embracing the play that inspired her life make it all a little bit better? If you can't beat them, it's best to join them. Unless you want to fight every single battle that heads your way. Well, that's something Raygun will have to think about.